Hello, writers, and welcome to my screencast. Right, this week's task, the first task this week, is to do an information writing checklist. So you're going to check that you've got all the elements needed for your information writing to be complete. Now, first thing you do, you go to this page, information writing checklist, and go through these options 1, 2, 5. Number one, of course, watch Mr. James's screencast, which is what you're doing now. Then you will go to your checklist and you'll go down. In fact, I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger so we can see the writing a bit better. You're going to go down these elements one by one, and on the right, you'll check if you've finished, which will be yes, starting to, or not yet. Okay, so I have my penguin book right here, and I'm going to look at the first one, lead. So I wrote a beginning in which I named a subject and tried to interest readers. So yes, I think I did that. So I'm going to tick. Let's get a pencil. I'll tick yes. Next one, the ending. I wrote some sentences or a section at the end to wrap up my piece. Now this is an element I didn't really get a chance to talk about in my videos, so I'm going to come back to that in a couple of minutes. Next, organization. My writing had different parts. Each part told different information about the topic. I'm looking through my book and I think, yeah, we had information about where I could find them, what kinds of penguins there are. We had facts, more penguin facts. So I'm going to give myself a yes for organization. Next one, elaboration. That's things like using fast facts, glossary, added details. And it says, I use different kinds of information in my writing, such as facts, definitions, details, steps, and tips. So obviously that includes your little information flaps that you may have added to that I saw many of you added to your books or your posters. I'm going to give myself a yes for that. And the last one at the bottom, I tried to include the word that showed I'm an expert on the topic. So this is where you use your those kind of technical words, those unfamiliar words, maybe those keywords for that topic, and some of those would have been in your glossary. Okay, so I'm gonna tick yes for glossary, and I'm just gonna go back to where it says ending. I wrote some sentences or a section at the end to wrap up my piece. Now, I didn't do that at the time, but I'm going to go back, and just before the glossary, I'm going to write a couple of sentences to finish off my penguin book. And I'm just going to write something like, thanks for reading my penguin book. Now you know about where penguins live, what they do, and what dangers they face, along with other interesting facts! Exclamation mark. Okay, so that's my ending to my information booklet. So now on my checklist, I can check the yes column. Okay, so thanks for listening. I'll look forward to seeing your checklists.